Michael, just firstly, obviously disappointing result away at Brisbane the weekend, especially considering we took the lead. How did you see the match itself?
Yeah, as you said, disappointing result. I think first half was very even. We had a lot of possession and we did not get the most out of it. And then second half we got the goal and then we started dropping a bit off and didn't do our usual stuff, which they benefited from and caught us out a couple of times, and we conceded again on a set piece, which we have done for quite a lot this year, unfortunately. So that's something we looked at, and we don't want to concede on set pieces, so that was disappointing. I think we had a good run before Brisbane, and we just need to get back to that as quick as possible.
Obviously, just on the set pieces that you mentioned, we see you guys do a lot of work on set pieces. Have you managed to pinpoint what it is that is lacking when it comes to us defending them this week at all? Have you touched on them a little bit, but what are you rectifying to ensure that it doesn't happen this week, for example?
Yeah, no, tomorrow that's the set piece day. So we're going to look a lot on what we're going to do, what they do. But yeah, it is an issue when you concede on set pieces. We have to do better. But yeah, last game we switched off a little bit after they went short. So yeah, it's just about being aware of what's happening in your back, what's happening in front of you. So it's really up to each other, or individual, to see what's around you and make sure that nobody's coming in your zone. So yeah, we need to pay attention all the time. We can't switch off, then we concede. So it is about being focused and concentrated throughout the whole game, and there is no time to switch off.
In terms of this weekend, obviously great opportunity to bounce back. Last time we, had a few consecutive losses in a row. How important is it for us to bounce back, get a win at home in front of home fans, and make sure we don't go on another run of poor results, we'll say?
Yeah, it's to bounce back straight away. That would be the ideal situation, and especially when we're still in for the top four, we need to chase that. We gave ourselves a really good boost with 3 wins in a row, so we got close to them again, and that's where we want to be. So we need to win this game. That has to be the main focus. I don't care if it's going to be ugly. We need to win our battles, our second balls, and get the 3 points. So we need to be switched on from minute one.
Central Coast, a little team that can be a bit hit and miss. Obviously lost them earlier in the season. What is it about them that could threaten us from getting the points?
I think they're starting to play better and better, and they're starting to score more goals. So yeah, it's a difficult side to play against. They like to have possession as well. So if we give the initiative to them, they have some good players as well. So we need to be alert. But yeah, first of all, we need to put in the effort and go in 100%. And I think if we win our duels, win the second balls, we've come far. They're good at that as well, so we need to match them. And yeah, especially at home in front of our own crowd, we need to have as much success as possible to keep them coming.
Do you think the boss will look at utilising Mohamed Toure again at all? How did you see his, debut, and were you as impressed as everyone else?
Yeah, he did fantastic. For a young kid coming in like that, not impressed at all. He just go in and does what he wants to be honest. It reminds me a lot of his brother when he started. Come in and okay, I'm here, see what I can do. I like that mindset. But yeah, as I said before, he's really young. You can see at training sometimes that there's still things he needs to work on, which is quite normal when you're that young. So yeah, I like seeing him around, and yeah, it's always nice when you have someone to come in with a bit of X factor. So yeah, I don't know if he's going to be in the squad this week, but on the performance what he did, I think he'll deserve to be in again.
On the injury front, obviously still a couple of boys a little while away. You mentioned Arsene Toure, James Treacy's out perhaps a little longer. How's Ryan's strain? Obviously, he came off at the half. Do you have an update on how he's travelling?
Yeah, I think he's going in the right direction, but I'm not sure if he's going to be in the squad. But yeah, it's about taking care of the boys. They're feeling sore and stuff, so we don't drop too many. As you said before, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 players out with injuries now, so we need to make sure that we keep the depth in the squad as well and don't get too many injuries.